Okay, everyone. I just wanted to go over a few things quickly for Fraction My Life. And so you're going to be turning this in by taking a picture of it. So go ahead and write at the top fractions of my life. Write your name in the top right corner. All right. And then what you're going to do from there, you can't even see what I'm saying. There you go. Okay, let's try that again. Fraction of my life, Mr. Cosgrove. Okay, so for each activity, I want you to show your work. So if your first activity, the activity I use as an example is sleep, okay? And it's 8 hours. Sorry for how poorly I wrote the word hours, okay? And so for the fraction part, you have 8 hours out of 24 possible hours in a day, okay? To simplify that, what we do is we divide both the top and the bottom by 8. And we're allowed to divide them both the top and the bottom by 8 because we're doing the same thing to both sides, right? So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 24 divided by 8 is 3. Yeah. And then we look, is that as simple as it can get? And we know it is because there's a 1 on top. For the decimal part, so we have 1/3 as a decimal. So this is kind of advanced. I want you guys to give a shot at this, but if you don't really know how to do it, it's not a big deal. I just want to see some work somewhere that shows you giving it a try. And so the way you do that is you need to look at fractions as being division. So 1/3 is just 1 divided by 3. So if we do long division, we do 1 divided by 3. We ask ourselves, how many times does does 3 go into 1? And it doesn't, so it's a 0. We put a decimal point there, decimal point there. We say, how many times does 3 go into 10? It goes into it 3 times. 10 minus 3 times 3 is 9. And we get a 1. We're going to add another 0, bring it down, 0. Again, we have how many times does 3 go into 10? 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And it's pretty clear that we're going to get a repeating pattern here. And so the way we show that the numbers are just going to repeat forever is we put a line over the top of the numbers that are repeating. Okay? So that's our answer for our decimal. Sorry, I want to box the answers for each one. Okay. And then for our percent, once you have the decimal, the percent is fairly straightforward. So our decimal is 0.3333. You're going to see why I did 4 3s in a second. Because really that repeats forever, right? So I could have just done 1 3 repeated or 4 3s or however many 3s. Okay? And so to get the percent, you just move the decimal to the right twice. So that's going to be our new decimal. So that equals 33.33%. All right, and that's pretty much it. You're going to do that for each of the different activities that you do. If you realize, like, let's say you also do school for 8 hours and you realize, oh, those are going to be the same numbers as the sleep activity, go ahead and just write a note, like school. Let's say I go to school for 8 hours. Okay, I would say same as sleep fractions. Right, because I don't need you to show me you doing the exact same thing over and over. And that's pretty much it for this. Thanks for listening.